Just one devastating sentence, Pelosi confirmed our worst fears about gun control. It's bad. Nancy Pelosi and others on the far left side of the aisle hope and pray for gun control. To them, it means guns will disappear and everything will be hunky-dory. In reality, nothing could be further from the truth. Chicago, Europe, Australia, and numerous other countries are heavily gun controlled. Still, bad guys wind up with the guns. All gun control actually does is render non-armed people helpless. You can't bring a knife to a gunfight. We know that Las Vegas shooter Stephen Paddock used a bump stock, quote, to turn his semi-automatic rifles into fully automatic. Now, many people on the left and right are calling for them to be banned, despite the Obama administration vouching for them in the past. Nancy wants this to happen. Here's why, via Fox News. They're going to say, you give them bump stock, it's going to be a slippery slope. I certainly hope so, she told a reporter at a news conference. The reporter then asked her about whether she was concerned that Republicans would make the, quote, slippery slope argument on bump stocks used by the Las Vegas gunman to fire more rounds with a semi-automatic weapon. Pelosi certainly hopes a bump stock ban will be a slippery slope toward all-out confiscation. They're going to say, you give them bump stock, it's going to be a slippery slope. I certainly hope so, Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi and Senator Feinstein don't care about bump stocks. This is a Trojan horse to destroy your Second Amendment rights.
Right now, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. The anti-gun liberals like Nancy Pelosi and Dianne Feinstein don't care about bump stocks. This is a Trojan horse to destroy your Second Amendment rights. They only care about destroying the Second Amendment. Just look at this message from the bastion of liberal extremism, the New York Times. It just ran an op-ed piece calling for the repeal of the Second Amendment. So you still think this is about bump stocks? Wake up. Democrats like Feinstein and Schumer will use bump stocks to bring Washington to a halt. They will offer all kinds of anti-gun amendments to bump stock bills, universal background checks, waiting periods, purchase limits, you name it. You see, Chuck Schumer is the ringleader of the Dianne Feinstein anti-gun circus. They stoop so low to push an anti-gun agenda that they hijack a national tragedy and politicize it for their own gain.
I hope senators will finally summon the political courage to stand up and say enough is enough. We can't sit by this deadliest mass shooting. It is really time for action. We cannot do nothing.
But now the NRA refuses to let the Feinstein circus flourish. We cannot. Congress needs to do its job and pass issues that really matter to gun owners, like national concealed carry reciprocity. This Republican Congress needs to do the job Republicans elected them to do. And the ATF needs to fix the problem it created. I mean, by the way, the ATF reviewed bump stocks under the Obama administration and failed to act then. It needs to act now. Remember, the NRA didn't deem bump stocks legal. The ATF did. So now the ATF needs to do what's right.
Fox News, Nancy Pelosi hopes ban on bump stocks is a slippery slope to more gun control. Jenny B., this is why you can't give these people an inch. Their end game is gun confiscation. Pelosi wants GOP to withdraw silencer bill, increase background checks, and ban bump stocks. Remember, no one wants to take away our guns. Hashtag sarcasm. Hashtag gun control trolleys. Trolleys. Not good, folks, not good at all. Spread this article like wildfire. If you're tired of kooks like Nancy Pelosi running the show, let her know it's time to resign. Absolutely. Gun control. It's not the guns that kill, it's the person. So all the criminals are going to follow the rules. The criminals have the guns. That's it. There's no answer to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.